lights, so we're not going to see the time for Pontiac Lane.
Don't forget, tomorrow morning, gates open at 7 o'clock. We'll have Buick Grand Nationals, a 9-point TT bracket race for Super Quick, Pro, Sportsman ET motorcycle, and street brackets. Tech inspection will start at 7:30. Time trials at 8 in the morning. And tomorrow, Saturday, straight.
Look at that, 950.
On the thing? Ooh, this thing's flying, man. This thing really does fly. 950, 151.
Drag Radials is known to Vancouver, Washington, latest motorsport. Traffic to Ruby from the Tiger Lane in the red light lane. This is a heads up, first to the finish line win. They're making it a fairly close race. 640 miles an hour to Patrick's 1051.
Hey, welcome back. I wanted to say a few words about Dan Powell's 87 Buick here. He bought this thing back in 1998 from Carr Chevrolet. You saw it right, $4,950. They had this thing on special. Actually, it was in really good condition. He got it and cleaned it up. And this thing actually went into the tens on the stock motor. Dan replaced the valve springs in the stock motor, and he punished that thing pretty good. E-brake launches, lots of boost, and he went 1092 at 121 way back in 2002. Sometime later, Dan actually went to a stage 2 V6, which is kind of the beefier, stronger Buick V6 that all the fast guys would run. Dan told me he had an 88 millimeter precision turbo with that. He ran it on 28 10.5 slicks. It was a 250 cubic inch motor, and that thing propelled that Regal to a 921 at 151. Around, I think, 2010, he sold the V6 stuff, and he'd gone on and built a small block Chevy for it. It was staged to go, probably sevens. And Dan ended up selling the car, got out of it for a while. The car went on and raced in the Outlaw 8.5 series and went really quick there. And ultimately, the car actually hit the wall and it was totaled. And so driver was okay, but the car ended up being lost. And so anyway, it was fun putting this together. This thing saw a lot of different stages, and Dan did a great job driving it. Very fast turbo Regal. These things are really awesome cars. If you're not familiar with the G-body 86, 87 turbo Buicks, boy, they are really something else. They're great cars. Thanks again for watching. Cheers, everybody.